I genuinely thought this game was going to be boring. But why can't I stop playing it? The levels start easy, so your brain feels relaxed. Then slowly the puzzles get...
आगे आ रही है 14 अगस्त और इस मौके पर आपके पेट्रियटिज्म को री इन्विगरेट करने के लिए Zero has launched two limited edition earbud series. The first one is called Pakistan Edition and the second one is called 80 Edition. अब ये 80 क्या है? किसने कहा ये? मैंने नहीं कहा. Let's hear the man who has said this.
8 planes we shot down essentially.
So to commemorate Pakistan's domination in the skies last year and their diplomatic efforts on the global front, these two editions are a powerhouse of innovation as well. They have a 100 hours battery backup, ENC and whichever challenge you like. And I thought the first choice, Scouts Honor, would be a great choice. It's that simple. Just get one of the most common endings for keeping Timmy, our son, alive. But I spent 2 hours failing over and over again at this challenge. Why is this so difficult? Along the way, I did get a trophy called Finding Firefighters during the expedition, so we can tick off one of the many encounter-based trophies in the game. After watching
Some brands just put logos on clothing. We help businesses build their own identity. From sourcing the right fabric, to cutting, stitching, packing, and final delivery, everything is managed under one roof. Your logo, your colors, your fit, made exactly the way your brand needs it. Whether you're creating apparel for gyms, corporate teams, sports clubs, or events, we make bulk ordering simple, reliable, and scalable.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, Rogue One. There's 4. Using one survival challenge. Behind schedule. My goal is to finish this game as fast as possible. So let's pick up the pace and watch as I get a bunch of trophies really quickly. Selecting the stage. We have to collect specific items from our house and bring them in time to our shelter. First for the trophy tag cover, we simply have to wait till the next one and not be in our shelter. Ah, shit! I failed, but I got the achievement. Now, just like the survival challenges, there are also scavenge challenges. These are much easier than the survival challenges. And only require using one checklist items within 60 seconds. We get the trophy challenge. Let's see the challenge. There we are, challenger. And we simultaneously get the trophy home sweet home for making it to the shelter.
Okay.
The trophy for doing the same thing with Dolores. Not your power. Next to the collecting 10 आगे आ रही है 14 अगस्त और इस मौके पर आपके पेट्रियटिज्म को रीइन्विगोरेट करने के लिए Zero has launched 2 limited edition earbud series. The first one is called Pakistan Edition and the second one is called 80 Edition. अब ये 80 क्या है? किसने कहा ये? मैंने नहीं कहा. Let's hear the man who has said this.
8 planes we shot down essentially.
So to commemorate Pakistan's domination in the skies last year and their diplomatic efforts on the global front, these 2 editions are a powerhouse of innovation as well. They have 100 hours battery backup, ENC and quad. Now we can finally play for real. And we are going to get every ending. The endings in this game include what you would expect. Downright strange. And specific encounters so that we can get the rarest endings and the rarest trophies. On our first attempt, we saved everyone in our family. Make it to day 5, day 10. There we are, I will survive. Day 10. And on day 11, get super lucky as giant irradiated roaches arrive in our shelter. This sounds like a bad thing, and it kind of is, as the longer they stay in our shelter, the increased chance our family has getting sick. Just look at Dolores. But for the trophy hunter, we need to have the roaches stay with us long enough for the small chance of them to try communicating with us. And on day 14, it sent this. It seems that our little green pests are trying to communicate with us. This is so lucky. And if we stay close where we have, we get quite literally one of the rarest trophies in the game. There we go, Bug Hunter. That achievement is surprisingly rare. Now we're on day 20. And on day 23, I am miscounted by water rations, and everyone. What? It happened again. I swear, I get this wrong every time. To start, I get 2 random trophies. First is take that Rattle Fly for squashing the fly that randomly comes across the screen. This totally didn't take an embarrassing amount of time. I got it. Take that. We just have to wear a hat. Put on a stylish hat. Fast forwarding to day 28, we came across this. A series of trainer carrying equally scruffy bag on his shoulder paid us a visit. For just one आगे आ रही है 14 अगस्त और इस मौके पर आपके पेट्रियटिज्म को रीइन्विगोरेट करने के लिए out of the bag, find the new companion. We need this cat for 4 of the endings, including the rarest ending. A few days
minutes later, we get an opportunity to steal from other survivors. Here's another achievement right here. Let's see if old folks will retire. It shouldn't be hard to borrow some of their things. Let's attack. There we go, the dark side. Oh no, show your evil self. And look what happens on our wall. Now we're being attacked by bandits and have to defend ourselves. We can defend ourselves with a rifle, an axe, a lock, and the harmonica, which is actually the best resource to use to defend ourselves because it can be used twice rather than just once. For using a non-weapon to defend ourselves, like the harmonica, we get another trophy. That's the first. There we go. Defend yourself without a weapon. Perfect. We've made it to day 40. And again, I miscount the ratio of supplies and moves. No! During this round, beyond trying to actually win the game for the first time, I want to get the trophy Miracle. This trophy is ultra rare. It requires us to tune our radio for aliens. Then on day 2, we get this prompt. A green pile of aliens. What do we do? Well, the answer is nothing. Because when this encounter occurs and we have Mary Jane in our shelter, there is a small chance this can happen. Yes, it did. Awesome. Fusion Mary Jane is
What's up, Rabbi Gon?
Mary Jane, this early in the round, we speedrun to day 40 without issue, where we get the encounter that explains our radio is emitting some strange alien-like sounds. There are 2 trophies tied to this encounter, so getting this encounter early is a great thing. This time, we'll select yes and go to the apartment and uncover its secrets. Dawkins residence, there we go. Find Dee Dee's apartment. Next on day 45, we by tuning our radio. Tune the radio and hope says. Here it is, Miracle. Listen to the voices from beyond. For the trophy Unbreakable, we need to defeat 3 bandit attacks in 1 round. On day 49, I fought them off with an axe. On day 53, I used the lock. And on day 59, I fought them with the harmonica. Unbreakable. Defeat 3 bandit attacks in 1 game. But the bandits don't stop attacking me. And I have nothing left to defend myself. There is a trophy for making it to day 111. And during this attempt, I wondered if I could even make it close. It looks like I'm about to be defeated by the raiders, but suddenly... Wait, I'm still alive? Oh no, what goes around? So what just happened? Well, on day 56, we got an encounter which described a friendly mutant had arrived at our shelter, and in exchange for food or water, they promised to save us if we were attacked by bandits. This round, I actually thought I'd make it to day 111. Damn, didn't even get an ending. Oh no, we got the raider ending. This is the end. This time, we're going to try get one of the endings finally. Fast forwarding to day 13, we're given the encounter where someone places a random suitcase at the front door of our shelter. Suitcase, so check. Might be some good stuff, might be some bad stuff. Let's find out. It was good stuff, a gift. Receive a gift. Next, on day 24, we are approached by someone whose siblings have been captured by bandits. If we agree to join them in saving their sibling, we have now officially started the settler ending. The settler ending is super easy. And all we have to do is get resources from our shelter that supports them building their settlement. Once we have given enough resources to the settlement, there will be a knock on our door and the settlers will save us. Hey! A new hope. Ally with the other wastelanders. My next 2 attempts ended this way. But I did get the ultra rare unofficial robot ending for Ted, which was really cool. On day 31 of my 7th attempt, I got another cool encounter. For this one, we have to have a harmonica when the roaches arrive at our shelter. And this time, instead of using our bug spray, we can give it a nice tune. Use the harmonica. There we go, Disco Roach. Make them bounce. Then, using my radio, I got in contact with the military. They said they could use different items to maintain contact with them. And eventually, the military will arrive at our front door and save us. Open the door. This should be the scientist. Oh! Never mind. It was the military. I've been wrong both times. I thought it was the sun. Oh, there we go. Got that as well. Enola Gay. There are still 6 more endings we still have to get. The next one is going to take us to space. To start this run on day 28, we get the encounter to trade a soup can for a cat. A cat! Now with the cat in our shelter, we need to wait for the prompt which will allow us to follow it to an address. But we want to select no. Then we'll be given another prompt to follow it through some wires. And again, we want to select no. Now we will come in contact with a mad scientist that would like help in some experiments. After helping him with these experiments and giving him 5 cans of soup, by day 63, he returns. Yeah, we did it! We got the scientist ending. Soup can into space. Look at how many trophies we already have, but we still have quite a few more to get. The next ending we're going to do is very similar to the scientist ending. Remember how we didn't follow the cat to the address or follow him through those wires? This time we will be following him. And look at this. We're being spied on. After confronting the spies, they agree that if we supply them specific items, they will reserve us a space in their VIP secret bunker. Nice. Men in Black, find your way to the VIP. Very rare and difficult ending. First is Cat Lady. In my opinion, the most challenging ending. Requires many days to complete. She is essential for this ending. First, we'll need to get the cat via the sleazy trader. Then we'll start building soup cans for me. As well, they need an extra 9 cans for this ending. After some time with the cat, we'll receive the prompts to start its endings. Just like the scientist ending, we're going to all these prompts take place. 3 times. After some time, random cats will start appearing daily and consuming 1 can of soup every day. Once we have 9 new cats, we'll get the rarest ending in the game. There's another cat ending called Feline Domination. This ending is almost identical to the Cat Lady ending. However, this trophy only unlocks if we fail to have enough soup cans for the cats. If we don't have enough soup cans, they kick us out of the shelter. So essentially, we have to do the already difficult and tedious Cat Lady ending twice. So let's begin. For my first attempt at the cat endings, I swiftly made it to day 14, where we got the encounter not for the cat, but for the dog named Pancake. Before Pancake can officially join our shelter, there are a few more encounters we need to succeed with him. And on day 33, he returns to us for the final time. This horrible suffering at our doorstep was too much. Oh no! Grab a medkit! Quick, Pancake! Hey, there we go! Friend in need. Find a new friend. Unfortunately, during this round, before I could even find the cat, we all succumbed to sickness on day 44. Well, at least we got Pancake that round. On my second attempt, we got the cat on day 34. But all our family is, already gone. It was looking like this would be another failed run, until on day 48 we found a safe in our shelter. Yes! A medkit! Oh, also, no stone unturned. Fully
आगे आ रही है 14 अगस्त और इस मौके पर आपके पेट्रियटिज्म को री-इन्विगरेट करने के लिए Zero has launched 2 limited edition Airbud series. The first one is called Pakistan Edition and the second one is called 80 Edition. अब ये 80 क्या है? किसने कहा ये? मैंने नहीं कहा. Let's hear the man who has said this.
8 planes we shot down essentially.
So to commemorate Pakistan's domination in the skies last year and their diplomatic efforts on the global front, these 2 editions are a powerhouse of innovation as well. They have a 100 hours battery backup, ENC and quad mic.
Let's try this again, but this time keep Dolores alive. So here I am with Dolores and the cat. Don't ask what happened to the rest of the family. I have stockpiled just enough soup, so if the cats appear, we will have enough to keep all 9 of them and get the ending. Just enough. On day 65, the first cat appears. Day 17, the second. Day 71, the third. Day 72, the fourth. Day 74, the fifth. Day 74, the sixth. Day 75, the eighth. And day 76, the ninth and final cat. Yes! We did it! Don't just serve and obey the new masters. There are just 2 endings left that require us to build some secret vehicles. One of the secret vehicles is an ice cream truck, and the other is a tank. I did not realize this at the time, This is perfect timing considering there are 2 trophies for winning the game in a special way. Being Yes Man and Naysayer. For these trophies, you need to win a round by only responding yes, and win another round by only saying no. Saying yes to everything is a double-edged sword. Is there a particular encounters in this game where you'd rather say no, such as the merry men who arrive and take your stuff if you say yes, or the suitcase encounter, which often just makes the entire family sick? Fortunately,